everybody. It's Wednesday, 4:10 p.m. in the afternoon. That means it's time for Deep Recruiting. I've got a short little episode for you today about how you can make yourself look good. And I want to do this by telling you a little bit of a story, a little bit of an experiment that was conducted. When these researchers hosted a party, they put out white napkins, just your standard white napkins. They were nice, they were special, but they were white, the kind you see everywhere. And people did what people do with napkins. They took a lot, they used them once, threw them away, all this sort of stuff, right? Just the normal, everyday use of a standard white napkin. No big deal. Then they hosted another party and they put out pink napkins. These napkins were really nice, but they were really the same quality as the original white ones. The difference is they were pink. And that made them feel very, very special to all the guests. So people actually took better care of the napkins. They weren't as wasteful. They didn't take 5, use 1, and throw 4 away. They made them last a little bit longer because perception is reality. The pink napkins were recognized as something kind of unique, something you don't see every day. So people actually handled them with greater care. So how can this impact you? Well, if you want to be treated nicely, if you want to be treated with respect, you need to position yourself as somebody, something worth being respected. How do you do this? Well, it's all in your presentation. It's how you dress. It's the accoutrements. It's the watch you might, see if we get that up there, the watch you might wear. Quite frankly, the shoes you might wear, the jacket you might wear, the shirt you might wear, how well they fit. Are they nice to look at? Do they make you look good? Perception is reality. So what I'm basically saying, if you want to be treated well, you need to dress well. You need to dress at your best. Because when you position yourself as somebody that is unique and special, people will treat you as something unique and special. A lot of us get lazy. I take a lot of Zoom calls. I take a lot of sales Zoom calls, and the salesman shows up wearing a t-shirt where the collar is, kind of, I don't know what you call it, but it's just kind of wrinkly and it's starting to sag in places. Or they're wearing a sweat top with a hoodie or a ball cap, or they just don't really seem to care. And that always just leaves me cold. I'll bet it does you too. If you were going to spend, say, $100,000 with somebody, would you expect them to at least take the time to groom themselves and look nice instead of looking sloppy? You'll close more business if you dress the part of a professional. It's as simple as that. If you want that respect, you need to dress the way a person who gets respect dresses. And that's not sloppy and that's not caring. Quite frankly, I'm rather disgusted when I take Zoom calls and I see people dressed like they just rolled out of bed or just came back from the gym, or they frankly just don't care. I've actually screenshotted a lot of those Zoom calls and shared them with people and expressed my disgust at that salesman. Never told the salesman directly, but if any of you are watching this, I can bet you I was disgusted if you weren't dressed nice. Take the time to be decent. Take the time to look nice. It's becoming a lost art. And if you take that little bit of time to actually look your best, you're actually separating yourself from probably 90% of your competition. Wouldn't that be great? If you could step away from 90% of your competition just by dressing a little bit nicer, you really can. It's really that easy. This has been Deep Recruiting. I'm going to come at you every week, short little podcast, something you can do to up your sales, up your performance, make you look better. That's actually my goal, is to make you look better, make you an invaluable resource, because a rising tide lifts all boats. I say that every week, I think. If you've got a question or challenge you'd like to reach out to me about, deeprecruiting@teamgtn.com. That's our email address, deeprecruiting@teamgtn.com. We'll bring that topic up in our weekly podcast. We do this live every week, Wednesday at 4:10 p.m. If you want to help me grow this, the more we grow this, the more depth we're going to get into. And to do that, I need your comments. Comments are more important than anything else, more important than likes, more important than shares. Give us a comment. That comment is what drives the actual algorithm to build this up. Hope you're getting something out of this. Love keeping it short. Love getting your emails. Appreciate all of you. And hey, guys, go sell something today, would you? Thanks for tuning in.